Hey there, stranger.
Hello there, Blondie. What brings you here this time of night?
My husband and I got into a little scuffle. Thought I was being unfaithful. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Imagine that.
It wasn't always like this. Following Blondie around town like a dog, trying not to get noticed. Before all the late nights at the office, or when going out with the girls turned into an all-night ordeal. How'd I know she'd come here? This used to be our spot. Before we got hitched, we came here every night just to see each other. We used to be the couple. Something like Sonny and Cher or Taylor and Nixon. Everyone knew us. It was nearly perfect. We got married, settled down. She even got pregnant. The first year was amazing, but that's when it went all downhill. Blondie had a miscarriage after 7 months. It's like she was a different person towards me. She resorted to drinking, and every conversation we had turned into a competition to see who could yell the loudest. It was heartbreaking seeing her this way. Every comforting thought I had, she took it as if I was attacking her. It's like she had hated me. But then the fight started to die down, and our conversations were a little more civil. I figured her friends were the cause, and I encouraged her to spend more time with them. Blondie was finally coming back to me. Then I saw Angela.
Hey!
Hey! It's been a while.
It has been a while. Brad and I are finally moving in together.
Wow, it's a really big step. Are you sure you're ready for that?
Yeah, but I think we'll be okay. I've been meaning to ask you, is Blondie upset with me or something?
Upset with you? Why?
Well, I've been trying to call her to tell her about all the big news with Brad, but she hasn't been answering any of my phone calls. I mean, I haven't really heard from her since the, miscarriage.
I didn't know what to say. Why would she lie to me? A million different scenarios went through my head, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions and push her even farther away, so I decided just to pretend it never happened. It worked for a while, but the thought of her lying to me was piercing in the back of my head. Then she did it again. She told me that her and Angie were going out to the spa getaway on the mountains. I had to know for sure. So when she'd left, I snuck out the back door and followed her at a distance. I was right. She wasn't going to some spa. She was going to the place where we met. But I couldn't understand why. Did she just need some time away from me and didn't want to hurt my feelings? Then a man with a familiar face walked up. I had to know him from somewhere, but I just couldn't think of where. As he got closer to her, it started to come back to me. Then the unthinkable happened. He kissed her. Just as their lips locked, the unfamiliar man transformed into the obstetrician of our unborn child. It took every urge of my being not to go over there and take what was rightfully mine. The man I once saw myself was gone. I was a whole new person, and I needed revenge. So I went home and I grabbed my wooden baseball bat and the 9mm revolver out of the dust-covered shoebox I kept in my closet, loaded it with bullets, and went to his house. I already knew where he lived because of all the in-home doctor visits Blondie had scheduled. It made me wonder how long I had been falling for the concerned doctor act. I knew I couldn't kill him with a gun because it would make too much noise. So I knocked 3 times, and at the first sight of those backstabbing eyes, I knocked him out with a swift hit to the head. I was in luck. Blondie was drawing a bath in the upstairs bathroom. There was no way she could have ever heard me. cheats on me, Blondie? Nobody. Some call it murder, but I wouldn't say that. In a way, the dumb blonde taught me a lesson. You can get away with anything in the 1950s.